Hey, little moonlight here. It's really early in the morning right now. It's around 6:38 a.m. And I woke up at 5 this morning because I was so excited about today. I'm going to visit the Museum of Natural History. I might just make a video of my visit there, but if the lighting is really bad, I probably wouldn't post it. But anyways, today I want to do a response video to a fellow YouTuber who is named mysticalforest. On his video, mysticalforest is back to debate atheists. Now, I do have objection to some parts of this video, and I just want to state my own opinion out. I will skip ahead to those parts which I disagree with. And if you want to watch his whole video, I will post his video link down below so that you guys could check it out. So let's get it started. Play.
Hello everyone out there.
Hello.
I have decided to enter back into the debate when it comes to atheists and or atheism or whatever you want to call it, evolution, because they also believe in evolution most of the time, and creationism.
Now, I find that a lot of Christians tend to think that all atheists have to believe in evolution or the Big Bang Theory in order to be an atheist, which is not true, and I think you're trying to state it here. But when you watch them debate with atheists, they tend to go on the topic of evolution and the Big Bang Theory, which you also do. But if you get to know what or understand what an atheist is, it just goes down to having a lack of belief in a God. So I would suggest to you, if you're going to debate an atheist, I would say maybe you should prove that atheists actually believe in a God, because that actually goes against the whole idea of being an atheist, which is a lack of belief in a God.
Proof of how we got here. There's opposing sides. About 45% of scientists are creation scientists, and about 55% are evolutionary scientists.
I really don't know where you get your information from, but I do not see 45% of scientists are creation believers. But what it really is basically 0.15% of scientists that are actually believe in creationism. So it's basically like 700 plus scientists out of 350,000 scientists who actually lean to the evolution side.
But to me, I don't blindly believe that God or Jesus Christ. There's evidence of Jesus. There's historical Jesus. Actually, there's more evidence of Jesus than Julius Caesar when it comes to a historical Jesus. So when it comes to that, I believe in Jesus historically, and I believe he's the Son of God.
Now, you claim that there is a overwhelming evidence of the historic Jesus, but in your video, you really don't go to the point of it or any certain evidence that proves that that is true, unless you believe the writings of the scriptures that were written 20 to 40 to 60 years after Jesus' crucifixion by not first-hand account witnesses, but second to third-hand account, which is evidence that could not even hold up in a court of law. And like earlier in your video, you claimed that you were an evolutionist and you studied religion before you converted. So I want to ask you, what is the evidence? Can you come up with evidence that, like, writings that were written during the time of Jesus was alive or soon after his death by a writer that was not already a believer? Like, it could be court dates or the sentencing of Jesus Christ. For right now that I know, there is no writings of that by secular writers. If there was, Christians would have used that evidence against atheists, which they don't. So let me ask again, what is the evidence there that are secular and not already believers?
I believe in God, mainly because when I look around, I see creation all around me.
Well, basically what you're saying is that because we don't know how we got here or how things first got here, then it has to be God. That type of thinking is nothing different than people centuries ago when they didn't understand what the sun was, and so they started to worship the sun as a god. But later on, disproved it by science. Or back then, when people thought epilepsy was the sign of Satan, that was disproved by medical fields. So saying that now in this century doesn't sound rational.
People, you guys see creation, but you don't see creation. You see the species, and different species. It happened over time and through natural processes.